What are you doing, George? Hey, what are you doing today? Yeah? You want to say hello? Say hello. Are those all your bones? You've been playing with bones? Wow, 3 bones. Look at that. Hi everybody, and welcome to the World of Micah, and welcome to another daily home vlog. Just been hanging out today with George and Abby, and went out and did some exercise. Went out and walked. It was kind of nice. Got out and got some fresh air. Still doing social distancing. Stayed home today, made all of our meals here at the house today. It was pretty good. But now I want to show you guys my record collection. We're going to look through my collection of records and see what you guys think. And maybe one day we'll look at my Disney collection because I've got some pretty cool stuff.
Let's take a closer look.
Just picked these up. These are so good. The Aha. But this one is black cherry and coffee. Yeah, black cherry and coffee. Don't really taste the coffee, but it does have caffeine in it. 30 milligrams of added caffeine. Just tastes like a cherry soda to me. Nonetheless, it's good. Alright, let's check out the record collection. Alright, so this is the stack. We're going to go through these kind of quickly. This is very important to me. This is the very first Elvis Presley RCA. Original print, very old, 1956. And it's in really good condition. I have quite a bit of Elvis records, but this one means a lot. Here's some throwback. Elvis Almost in Love. Now this is definitely a good, hard to find Abbey Road original. Abbey Road. And the way you can figure out if it's an original, if it has the Apple logo on the inside. Pretty cool. I don't think I've actually ever listened to this. An original Elvis GI Blues. Oh man, here you go. For all you Epcot Center folk, this is it, the official album of Epcot Center. This has the main entrance melody, instrumental, Golden Dream from the American Adventure. Energy, You Make the World Go Around from the Universe of Energy. The computer song from Epcot Computer Central. Magic Journeys, Canada, Your Lifetime Journey. The Universe of Energy, Listen to the Land, One Little Spark, It's Fun to Be Free, Making Memories, and the Kitchen Cabaret Melody. Look at that. If you can name what character that is, comment below. Man, original Dreamfinder vehicle. Now I want to go to Epcot. I've said this before, but my favorite Elvis movie of all time is King Creole, and I have the original record, the official original record right here, the soundtrack. Like I told you, I'm a huge Elvis fan. This is the original 68 comeback special vinyl right here. Paul McCartney, Band on the Run, original pressing. So story time on this. So back in like 2008, I believe it was, my band did a CD release show. It's a show where you release your album for the first time to an audience, and people can come buy the CD there for the very first time. And long story short, the Ataris, the band The Ataris, was on tour. They hit me up. I set up the show. I was at a skate park in Mississippi, and Chris Rowe, their singer, and I became, I guess you could say, friends. We kept in touch with each other, and fast forward about 10 years or so later, I went and saw all the Ataris play at House of Blues, and Chris was at their merch table, and I walked up and was talking to him, and he remembered who I was, and we chit-chatted for a little while. He ended up gifting me this record and signed it for me. So there you go, an official The Ataris So Long Astoria signed vinyl, and this had their hit In This Diary, and also Boys of the Summer. They did the Don Henley cover of Boys from the Summer. But kind of cool to have that. Original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. These are so weird to me. Disney's Happiest Songs. It's got different songs from the old Disney films. Original Fleetwood Mac Rumors record. Now this is pretty cool. Fall Out Boy record from their first album. This is good Fall Out Boy to me. Original pressing of A Date with Elvis, original pressing of Fast Times at Richmond High. It's one of my favorite movies, and it's a really good soundtrack. Elvis for LP fans only. This is for 25 bucks. You can see that it says Apple 25. This is the original Let It Be, has the Apple logo on the inside. Got this for 25 bucks. It's in really, really good condition. This is a band called Super Heaven. Went and saw these guys play. Very good band. I don't believe they're doing anything anymore. Original Blues Brothers vinyl here. You can't go wrong with Blues Brothers. Original Magical Mystery Tour. This has all the cutouts. The 24-page color booklet inside. I don't really open this up. As you can see, it's very brittle. My brother bought me this when we were on tour one time. He spent a whopping $4.99 on this Kiss record, which is awesome. He also got me this Surfer Girl, the Beach Boys. It's original pressing right there. Throwing it back to my punk days with Anti-Flag. E.T. soundtrack, the original E.T. soundtrack. Original Apple. All these Beatles I have, they usually say Apple. This one says Apple, capital logo, 1969. Can't remember how much I paid for Revolver. Original ZZ Top, and it still has the plastic, the protecting thing on the outside. This is an original Pet Sounds. Kind of crazy. It's in such good condition. I've only listened to it once. This is by the band Hawthorne Heights. JT, their singer, signed this for me. We became good friends back in the day too, back in the MySpace days. We used to message each other back and forth. He gave me this when I went and saw him in concert and explained to him who I was. He totally remembered messaging me back in the day. Maybe if he didn't, it's still cool that he signed this and gave me this record. This was a big deal for me. Elvis recorded at Madison Square Garden because this was the very first Elvis cassette tape I had as a kid. This is a local band from Mississippi called Bass Drum of Death. Gotta support my Mississippi guys. Elvis's Golden Records, original pressing, RCA. Elvis Burning Love, original. Beach Boys, Surfin' Safari. This is pretty awesome. This is Dennis Quaid portraying Jerry Lee Lewis in Great Balls of Fire. Kind of a weird movie, has Winona Ryder in it. Now I do take pride in having this. The official album of Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Main Street Electrical Parade is on this. Pirates of the Caribbean, America Sings. A lot of good songs on this. Pretty cool. Look at that. That dog from America Sings. Now this is totally awesome. The Country Bear Jamboree. Full color illustrated book and the entire show of the Country Bear Jamboree. And this is what it looks like when you open it up. Gotta be very careful on these pages. They're so old. Look at this. So while you're listening to the show, you can sit here and read about each character. I just found this so interesting. Look at that picture of Big Al. Big Albert. Look at that. And then this is the back. So full of color, and the artwork is pretty incredible. 1972 on this. Now I love this record right here. It's Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of the Haunted House, Disneyland. Here lies a most terrific collection of recorded sounds. This is before the Haunted Mansion was even a thing. This is talking about the sound effects department at the Walt Disney Studios. Been collecting all kind of noises since 1927. Contains 10 stories, which a narrator sets up the situation, and then the sound effects tell the story. This right here is 1964. This is pretty cool. A lot of this led up to the opening of the Haunted Mansion. It's kind of a fun one to throw on during the month of October. I was wondering why this was not in the case. This is an original pressing of Edward Scissorhands, the major motion picture. And I totally forgot, I framed the record case because I got it signed by Anthony Michael Hall, who was in Edward Scissorhands. Next to that is my Kathy Najimy and my good buddy Jason Marsden signed my Hocus Pocus. I got a lot of autographs in here in my room of toys. I've got a lot of stuff in here, you guys. We'll have to go through all of this one day and take a closer look, especially at my autograph collection. This is pretty awesome. It's Santa Claus is back in town. White Christmas on this side. Here comes Santa Claus. There'll be peace in the valley, but it's on a Christmas tree. The vinyl is a Christmas tree. Thought that was kind of fun. Now this is one of my pride and joys. This is Sun Records, My Happiness, Sun Pressing, and That's When Your Heartaches Begin. One of Elvis's very first records right here. The song he went and recorded for his mother was My Happiness. The song that made him a hit was That's Alright Mama, and the B-side was Blue Moon of Kentucky. Want to get that one day, but for now, this is what I have. This was a Christmas present from my brother. Black Hole. It's a 12-page full-color souvenir photo album. Disney's Black Hole. It's a really, really weird movie. This was $50. I'm not sure if my brother paid $50 for it, but that's how much they had it. Very rare to have this. You've never seen the Black Hole? It's on Disney Plus, and this is an original The Muppet Show. Pretty awesome in here. Has the Muppets theme, Mississippi Mud, Mahna, The Great Gonzo, a ton of stuff. 1977 on this. This was also a gift from my brother, and he got it in Mississippi, which is kind of cool because Jim Henson's from Mississippi. Now this is a 45, one of my favorite singer-songwriters, Joe Jackson. He did Issue Really Going Out with him on this side, and then the B-side was Do the Instant Mash, and that is my record collection. And I figured I'd show you guys my record player. You pop this open, and this is it right here. It's a Crosley. You can leave that open. You can kind of put your vinyl right there if you wanted to, but this is the player, and the speakers are down here in front. Now on the back it does have a place for external speakers if you choose to do so, but the problem with this is I don't have the cable, the power cord that goes to this, but I did order one online, and it'll be here next Tuesday, so I'm excited to have that because I'll be able to play my vinyl. One thing I love about this is when you're done, you just close it up and you can take it with you wherever you choose to go. Since we're going to be at home, I've been getting out my equipment, been messing around with guitar a little bit. Maybe I'll play something for you guys one day. What do you think? Can you show the people at home how you can sit? Sit. That's a good boy. That's a real good boy. And expect later on this week for us to play Horrified and Jaws. Which one would you guys like to see first? Horrified or Jaws? We're going to have something themed for both of them on the episodes that we actually play these. So it'll be fun. But which one do you guys want to see first? Comment below. Okay, time to throw the footage on here and start editing. It is time to go, but don't worry. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All my links are down below. If you enjoyed this episode, give me a big thumbs up. See you guys tomorrow. It's going to be fun. I promise. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.